So Michael and Angela of 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After are calling it quits, but there's more to it than that. And that's what I want to talk about today. Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. I'm the She in Sheality TV, and today I want to talk about 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After, specifically Angela and Michael, and the fact that Angela has decided that she wants a divorce. Now, in this last episode of 90 Day Fiance, Angela, you remember in the last episode, Michael, because he was so chapped about all the surgeries Angela was getting, decided to give her the silent treatment, right? So she was trying to call him and he's not answering his phone. She would FaceTime him and he's not answering his phone. She would text him and he's not responding. So his plan kind of backfired in that rather than, get all desperate or whatever, or get more desperate, Angela decided, you know what? Screw him. He must be up to something. The reason that he's not answering his phone is because he's up to no good. So she goes to like a cell phone dude and a store and tries to find out if she can put a tracker on Michael's phone. And the guy essentially tells her that he can't do it because it's illegal. And so she goes into like TMI mode with this poor man. And he's clearly uncomfortable, but she tells him about, some of the stuff that's been going on in her marriage and whatever. And so after she finds out that she can't track his phone, she leaves. She keeps trying to call him and he keeps not answering. Then she gets home and she FaceTimes him again and he actually answers the phone. By now she's worked up into such an angry frenzy that she flips out on him and asks him what kind of shady business he's doing. And she is pissed because, she's just had surgery. He hasn't tried to call her. He's not answering her calls. He doesn't care about her. All of these other, whatever. But I don't know about you guys, but all I can think about is, dude, you're flirting with all the doctors. You're having a good old time. Yeah, he probably should have checked up on you, but he's a man and he's not happy about all of this stuff that you're doing. You guys didn't do this with any kind of agreement. I get it, it's for your health and all of that other kind of stuff, but you're supposed to be a married couple, and that's how he's feeling, right? So because he's in his feelings, he hasn't been answering her calls. When she finally does get a hold of him, she rips him a new one and they start fighting, and he stands his ground for a very short period of time. And once she says, I don't want to be in this. I don't like this. You don't support me. You don't blah, 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 whatever. Forgetting that all she's done this entire time from the dawn of time, from the second they met to this most recent episode, is tear him a new asshole about how he's this and he's that. She starts calling him ugly and all of this other mess and tells him that, you know what, she doesn't want to be in this anymore. She wants a divorce. Well, you could hear Michael's tires screeching as he tries to backpedal and he says, how is your health? Trying to play the concerned husband now. So is Angela right for still wanting a divorce? Hell yeah. At this point, she says, I want a divorce. I don't want to be in this anymore. I don't want to be in this relationship. You don't care about me. You're not supportive and whatever. And he backtracks and says, so you can almost see the fear on his face. Right? He says, how's your health? And she's like, oh, no, it's too late for that. It's way too late for that. And she, goes off on a tirade on him again, as usual, probably the 50th in the episode. And she hangs up on him. And then she ends up calling him back to flip out on him again. And now he's tempered a little bit because he's feeling like, okay, she's not even kidding. So in her tirade, when she gets off the phone, she's like, he's been this and he's been that and da-da-da-da. All of this stuff that she's already been saying about Michael, like in all these other episodes, she's already been shit-talking him. She's already been, nasty about him. And I don't even know how he lasted this long, right? No green card is worth this kind of treatment, because if the shoe was on the other foot and it was him treating her that way, the whole planet would be in an uproar, right? Michael would be, yeah, there's just no comparison. When she's done with her, like at the end of the episode, this is how the episode ends, with Angela flipping out on Michael. And in the trailer for the next episode, you know, she's still freaking out at him. There's a clip in which she's still flipping out at him, and she says, he scammed me and manipulated me. Actually, in this episode, she says he manipulated me into marrying him. And in the next episode, tirade continues, and she says, he scammed me and he manipulated me into marrying him. So I don't know how much of this we don't see, because we all know that these shows, these episodes are heavily edited. But did we not all watch Michael and Angela's courtship? Like, did we not see that whole, you know, them applying for the K1 and him getting refused? And whose idea was it for them to get married in Nigeria so that she could bring him into the States on the C1 instead of the K1? Whose idea was that? Was it not Angela's idea? So I'm kind of having problems with this whole, he scammed me and manipulated me into marrying him. I feel like, you know what? He wanted a green card, sure. But Angela wanted to be on reality TV. There's no question about that. We all know that, right? This is not her first foray into reality television, and she needed him to get on the show. So they used each other. So this whole, he scammed me and manipulated me into marrying him, come on. Own your role. Like, just own your role. And I don't know how Michael is backpedaling now. I think he should just throw in the towel, right? Dude, just, it's done. You're not getting a K1, you're not getting a green card, not with this woman. And I don't know why you would want one with this woman. But whatever. Maybe he feels like he's put in this much time. You know, maybe he feels like he's almost at the finish line. Who knows? Anyways, that's all I've got for Michael and Angela and 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After for today. My name is Debbie. This is Sheality TV. I will see you next time. Peace.